Today we are here in the debate competition and supporting that human must not be back to the nature. Firstly, for which the thing for which and the evidence for which we are actually supporting this, that as I am a human in front of you, that as I am a part of the nature, then I will not oppose my own self. I will not oppose these trees in the back of my on the my back, because these trees and I am myself also the part of the nature. And if I done if I invent something and have a I get some usage and get a help of the artificial things for my own comfort, then there is I do not think that is a bad thing, and it would be a bad impact on myself. But many people think that the natural that we must be back to nature, because there was a lack of the diseases, and the people who are living in the back of the nature, they have a long age, like a 100 years, or like 150 years. But I think the life must there's no doubt that the god has, whenever he want, he will catch a life, he will take our life. But the life, if life is short, but it must be enjoyable. So for the artificial things by which we are getting comfort, then it is actually good for us. But and the artificial things, like technology, like communication, and many other things by which you are if you go back to the nature, then you have to leave the electricity, then you have to leave the internet, then you have to leave the many other comforts for which you made for yourself and for others. If you have to think about it, that in the your ancestors who are living in the proper nature, why they didn't left development, why they didn't create any objection that we must not develop, there will be a bad impact on ourselves. Because they know that after doing a development, after we because as we know that humans are the selfish, then they will create a thing for by which they will get benefit, not the loss. So for we must not be back to the nature. I think that nature is a very enjoyable thing, because and we must not.
Greeting from Hassan Jameel. I am in the debate arc and I support that we must not be back to the nature. So, in the first place, I want to tell you that as I am a human and I am also the part of the nature, so I am not against of myself. And here in my debate, I will define the few points in which it will be proved that what will be the impact on our life if we go back to the nature, and how it will be proved a little bit dangerous for us. My first point is it is nearly impossible because all people do not want to go back to the nature. Is we all are sitting here comfortably, we don't have any objection against to the technology, and like this many people have the same opinion, they don't want to go back to the nature. And second point is if we go, then we have to lift all the luxury life here. Like if today we are able to communicate with each other, or the many persons who live far from and who are far from us, and we can travel from one place to another because of the technology. When we'll go back to the nature, then we have to leave all the things here, and because of this humans will be isolated and they cannot communicate with each other. If they go back to the nature, there will be a no source of another communication, there will be a no source of travel. They'll We cannot predict at the time. Like if today we are able to predict that what will be the weather of a upcoming day, if today we are living a luxury life, there is a great side of the technology. When we'll back to the nature, then we cannot predict anything. Like it will be proved very dangerous for the humans. Like they don't know tomorrow will be a heavy rain and it cause a destructions for the humans. And my other point is that in
Group debate. Myself, Bilawal Mahar. Today, I support the human must not back to nature. We all know that human must not back to nature because they have many comfort in their life in nature. You all know that we are in many facilities in their nature because they have given electricity properly, water properly. These are means facilities given to peoples in a nature. When we go to the big nature, then we have no facilities. They have many facilities, but they have limited. As you know that when we are living in their big houses, they have means then you poor people live in their hunt there hunting in their village. Then people say that when rain is come in their room and their house, these are means problems in their houses because they have back to nature. We are support to the nature as main theme is that when we are means connected to the technology, because when we connected to another person to video call, as you know that we are connected to their another country peoples because they have source of the technology, they have source of the communication to each other is more easy more because they have many sources of means where we are get the many sources of the means natural resources. As you know that we are get the coilo and others means sources of in their natural life. When we go and they are back to nature, then they have only they are thinking that they are means they are thinking that we are come under their nature, they have very comforted, they are very proper living the life. No, these are false because they have good life. So thank you.
My name is Naveed Ahmed, and today my debate topic, group debate topic, is human must not be back to nature. And I am not fully opposed to nature, but I have some points that that tell that we have to not go back to the nature. And my first point is life expectancy. Modern medicine have greatly increased human life expectancy and reduced mortality rates from disease that were once dead deadly. And my second point is standard of living, access to modern infrastructure such as electricity, clean water, and sanitation system has greatly improved the standard of living for many people, which would not be possible in a more natural way of life. And my third point is food security. Industrial agriculture and global trade networks have greatly increased food production and distribution, ensuring that people have access to diverse and nutrition from food options throughout the year. And my fourth point is education. Modern education system provide people with knowledge and skills to success in uh, various field, opening up opportunities and creating a more knowledgeable society. And my fifth point is economic growth. Human civilization has led to unprecedented economic growth, creating job opportunities.
From Mohammed Qaim. Uh, today the group debate. My topic is women must not go to back to nature. Um, I am totally disagree with you, my opponent. You are the wearing the clothes. You are the wearing the watch, and you come here and center from the vehicles. And this is, I think, also technology, and this is also use technology. And you are using the cell phone, laptop, tablets, and this is, I think, technology. If IT is the information technology. IT help us to we can say how to we can earn online earning where we can earn the we can say only the laptops. Online IT the help us we can say made the games and softwares we can earn the from the games we can sell out. And if we go to back to nature, then we only eat the animals, and day by day animals will decrease, and day by day humans will increase. This is the one solution of the we can use the hybrid seeds, and we can use the farmer will use the machines of every kind of every machines. And and then in the nature the more disease we can the more bacteria, germs, and etc., and no medicines, and if then when people will expire. And if the country have technology, then the country is a powerful country. We can say that industry, and we can make everything. So thank you.